rushing, heavily used, more than anybody. So they rewarded him with an extension this August and said, look, we're paying you. We're going to give you the ball a little bit less. And mostly your legs are fresh. Earn him a Blake Corn. And they really like the combination between the two of those backs. They're different styles. They can activate three different elements of their run game. Blake Corn.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Indianapolis, Indiana, where they fire up the crowd with the striking of the anvil as it's time for football at Lucas Oil Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts. On the Texans sideline, head coach D'Amico Ryan. His guys in the midst of a great run, winners of 9 of their last 10.
Integrity of the shot of his bag, so.
Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from downtown Indianapolis. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They're led out by their veteran quarterback, Super Bowl winner, Russell Wilson.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry.
At the 31-yard line.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the Texans' 11-yard line.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Wilson makes the read and keeps it himself. And he'll get beyond the marker before giving himself up. And that's a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say,
in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire, getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. All the way back at the 14 now. 2nd down and goal. Out of the gun, here's Russ. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
A 6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
A loss on the play brings up 4th and goal.
On comes Greg Zerlock to try the field goal. This one from 39 yards out. Zerline's kick is good. And the Colts are out to an early 3-0 lead. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. So out come the Houston Texans, and Greg, it is one of the good quarterbacks in the league. Offensive Rookie of the Year, #2 pick in that 2023 draft. Year 3 for C.J. Stroud out of Ohio State.
When you have a chance to kind of poke around the locker room, Mike, and talk to the coaches and the players, and you say, how would you best describe your quarterback? The word perfectionist, it seems to come up pretty often, and it's pretty clear to see why. He was not happy throwing that pick last week, and otherwise it was an incredible stat line. So that's the drive that allows him to just continuously improve week in and week out, and I'm anxious to see what a better performance even looks like here today.
He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Here's Judkins. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Cameron Bynum up from the secondary to make the play. From 31, here's second down and 7. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
First down, Houston.
Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a first down for Houston. On the handoff, Judkins. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Now it's second and 1. They run it once more with Judkins. And fighting forward, doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Judkins. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel?
He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Houston. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Anthony Gould now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage and make you work for everything you get.
From the 23, here's second and 9. They go right back to Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
But after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Here's a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And now it's 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
On the quick. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. His pass complete to Jalen Noel. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. Here we go. From the gun, here's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll bring up 2nd down. To throw, Stroud. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and 2. Here we go. To throw is Stroud. This is hard. He's got the connection to Collins.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. The second-year man from UCLA, Leatu in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. They'll run it with Judkins. Has some room inside the 30. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. from the gun here on third down. It's Stroud. In trouble, and down he goes. Fourth down, and on comes Tammy Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Texans go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here's Gould on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start first and 10. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Christian Harris in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Work to do now as they come up on second.
Let's go.
He's the most advanced AI known to mankind. His name is Ares.
We got a war. You're Greek, that's awesome. Sean Aries. Classic. Ready to be 213. Get tickets now.
Why do you love USAAT?
Because they still go alongside you. And they pay tax claims super fast if they're not scared. A sinking membership always.
And long. From the shotgun, Wilson. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. Daniil Hunter, pass rusher extraordinaire, in action again. That's Pierce in motion. Third and long. It's Wilson. The throw on the run is complete. Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to fourth down. Here comes Smith on the return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Yes.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And they'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 18 yards, a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
First down, Houston.
All right.
And on first down, it's back to Judkins. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 39-yard line.
On play action. Stroud. That's to the tight end, Stover. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Texans first down.
Stroud gonna set up the throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It
all things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
To his right. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there. And that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Stroud. That's to the left side. Caught by Noel. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
They'll run the toss here with Judkins.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and a yard. They'll go play action with Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive? Or do they settle for 3?
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff. It's coming their way. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25.
A legitimate non-education paper and associate's degree, over 700 credits for now.
They're in a 10-point hole, 13-3.
Everything has to go great. Not even a job to show for yourself with past history.
Now Russ. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 20-yard line.
Here. Not to mention all the insurance, tax fraud, shit the sack if they pull.
One final throw before the break. Forced out wide. Taking off. He'll try to get there.
All that need in the fucking cabinet.
We'll get you to Scott Hansen.
I'll take their 2 big-ass great names.
And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same. We get set for quarter number 3.
Yes, and I'm so happy for her.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes.
Yeah, so the teeth, the weight loss, her doctor just, my mom told me that.
And he'll work this one past the 25.
Doctor just
right
here
about the 28-yard
she had weaned herself off. She was doing a half a shot every other month and then a quarter of a shot every couple months.
Right there amongst the league leaders in rushing late in the campaign. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pick up of 17 and a very quick first down.
First down, Houston.
On first down, it's Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Zaire Franklin. And the Colts are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. What a play. A gain of 14. Good for
First and 10 at the 49.
They go play action now.
Come on.
Wilson.
It's
Throw
stupid.
here, right side. Falls incomplete.
And he's
This is why
lucky
you're
this
not
one
in
didn't
school.
go back
This is
the
why
other
Karen
way,
wins.
Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
They go play action with Wilson.
Oh shit, this is like something I can look up. And I used to go
He
watch
just
like
stays in his
live
primary
final
read just a
and
little
shit.
bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker,
No.
not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Completing this one to down. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time.
Service and
Gonna
shit,
do
they
a
go
first
in
down.
hospitals doing their own live
We
events.
see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for two reasons.
But I will, like,
One,
once in a while,
they're confident
Upstate
that
will
they can
open
pick
to
up
the
the first
public
down
and
with
they'll let
yards
you,
after the
like,
catch.
look in on, like,
Two,
surgery. How about
teams'
that?
willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
Last year, I'm up, bring me a pot of coffee, and I'm about to go hang out with Jack, and we're watching Upstate surgery all day.
Stroud to throw here on first down. He'll find the rookie out of Iowa State, Jaden Higgins.
I wondered when he was,
Until he gets
because
inside
yesterday
the
when Heine was
25-yard
telling
line.
about the Cubans, how they both look at upset upon as a doctor, he said, twice, back to back. And I was like, oh, I wonder if he's now going to, like, go look in the company's directory or something.
Try
He
it
works there.
again. Another one to Higgins. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They do have those new modern scrubs like my mom wears, and they kind of look like,
To the end zone there, but it is
what's the best way to
incomplete.
describe, like, athleisure
The intended
pants?
receiver there. And it'll be second
So they
and
kind of
goal.
look like, honestly, they were nice. The keeper was working for heavy.
Throwing is Stroud. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in! Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans will extend
They got
this
time.
fourth-quarter lead.
Okay.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Here's Gould on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. First and 10. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A quick throw on this RPO, and Downs has it. And I'm up and down, just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Wilson now going to keep it on the zone read, and not a lot there. Only up to about the 41. Second down, 8 yards to go. Out of the gun, here's Russ. The second down throw is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On third down, here's Wilson. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. The Colts about to kick this one away. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, Judkins. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Open up the ceiling to like redo wiring and stuff. Then he is mandated by his, what do they call it? Union to wear those insulated type of like, they look like windbreaker kind of material things. Because our IT guys, they have to wear that certain kind of thing to work for their union.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line. A run, and here comes
if you look at actual IT, he is making fantastic money because our IT, like people that are worth anything
so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually
for the title,
overrunning the
they
play
make almost
and allowing the
95
running
starts.
back to cut back. But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Catch left side is made by Higgins.
Yeah.
And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard
we've been
line.
putting a lot of money into it.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
I always knew there was money because like, did I tell you, like,
Here's
just the furniture involved in the house? Well, not even that, but like, puts furniture along. But if you are someone who knows anything about, like, getting a home renovated, this, that, and the other, just the amount of work they're doing at one time, you can tell, like, oh, y'all either have the only credit score and generational money combined, or you busted your ass in the
From the gun, here's Stroud.
The renovation alone.
Now he takes off. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. It is 2nd and 6.
Right. And like I said, I know for sure Brian comes with some sort of generational, but there is that. No matter how long or short it is, he was born into money and gifted money upon graduating college and all that stuff. And then his uncle dying, I think, or some shit. He was like, no. Well, I want to say, I don't know for sure, because, like, it's been years since I've seen
He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Oh, fuck, what was it? Oh, something about Ryan was... Luke was saying that, like, if they didn't have, like, half the kids, they could go to SU. Or, like, just go to SU. That's why I have that inclination that Ryan works somewhere or something with SU.
On 2nd down.
Yeah, but you can tell, I mean, I hate to say this, because this is pretty stereotypical, but you can tell by looking at someone in the research that you're in the face.
Can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
And not only are they educated, but they're intelligent, so they're always
Left side, pass by Andrews.
That's what I want. Like, you can tell he's intelligent, he's cocky as fuck.
He'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone.
Very much so. Ryan is, while people get dipped down by watching him, he's like, wow, out. And like staunch, hates
Another 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with
It's
Judge.
just giving me, he expects her to do
Right at midfield.
everything,
A
and
gain of only a couple.
like you're gonna be the
Ball
housewife.
right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. On play action. Stroud. This one complete to Higgins. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. First down for Houston.
Why Tony? Oh, right.
They'll go play action with Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8 from 29. Here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll give it here to Judkins. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
He was brought down at the 26. A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Houston.
Oh, right.
On the give, it's Judkins. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
On 2nd down, it's Judkins. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. He's inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. He's got it. And the Colts are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Makes the score Texans 20.
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here we go. Let's go.
Here's Judkins. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Texans first down.
And the Texans first down.
Here we go.
On the handoff, Judkins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They run it once more with Judkins. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Cool, Stinky baby. Come here, baby, baby.
Here we go. 18. That's right.
Up the middle goes Judkins here. And it'll take
Come here, baby, baby.
6. That's good enough for first down. First.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. They'll run it here, and here's Judkins. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Great. It's good. I feel so much better in this offense. I mean, the arcade across the room and I turned my TV so I can see it. watch my
Give credit to
VHSs
this
from like my
defense, Mike.
desk.
Their backs against the wall, and they're standing tall so far.
It's so nice.
Nothing
Amelia,
on
no.
those first two
Drop
runs.
it.
We'll see what the offense
Amelia.
has in store now as they bring up third down.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively.
So it's like the plane is so much
And
it's
he's
wide
so
open.
close to breaking the
I
play.
feel like
But the officials
before I
come
would
in
feel
and
like
mark
shit.
him short. So now it's fourth down.
Nice and open.
They'll run for it. It's Judkins.
Look at this girl. She's trying to
This
turn
is
out.
going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on 4th and goal with the 6 points.
Yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points. But not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit.
I just wanted to get out of there
The
with like
offensive
Brandon
line,
rushing.
they created just enough of a
whatever.
lane for this back to take it
They
in
have
for 6.
the most beautiful floor to ceiling, like stand-in slant format. It has this like
So the
little
kickoff team out there one
kind
final
of
time in
going
the
all the way
final
down the
minute
black
as
hole
they
with
kick it
spiral
away.
patterns.
Here's Gould
And
on the return.
It's got this very, very like old school gypsy style
That's where the offense will take the field.
lampshade that's as red as the
Colts
rubies and it
offense
has
getting
like
those
these
helmets
little
back
drapery
on,
like
ready to head out for
keys
their
and
next
crystal type
possession.
things. There's
They'll
great
begin
like
with
6
1st
inches
and
from
10.
it. It's just, it would look so cute in my little witchy room. But I kind of steered Anna away from that area because I, one, didn't want her to see it until I got the fire. 2, I didn't actually have to
It's 2nd and 5.
if she saw it, she would have had
It's a
it.
gain of 5.
He'll get up and spike it with
So the last couple
34
of minutes, as long
seconds
as
to
you want
go.
to get into it. I saw that bitch and turned on my motherfucking heel. You are not taking that thing.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Colts.
There's the spike, and that stops the clock with 20 seconds to go. Now Wilson on 2nd down. This one to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. 3rd and long.
Back at the 40-yard line.
They spike it with 7 seconds left on the clock. So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Take this in back to the 16. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. And it is their 3rd consecutive.
Sorry to go, Tom. I know, I might go for a walk in a little bit. But, alright, call me whenever. I'll be around. All right, bye. No, I don't. We're going to get her and say, well, we could. No, call me later. Ugh, okay, Daddy, I look at this room. It looks so much better. You like it? Mm-hmm. Gotta get a few things downstairs.